If you're looking to color grade your footage and have absolutely no idea where to start, then this is the video for you. Today, in just a few simple steps, I'm going to show you how you can color grade your footage to produce incredible results like this. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as I said, I am on the topic of color grading your footage. Now, if you have no idea what color grading is, it is really simple, and I'm going to explain it to you in today's video. It's basically going to give you much better looking footage from your camera, from your phone. And speaking of phones, that is the footage I will be using today. Footage I have captured from my iPhone. However, this does work for all cameras, obviously, but I am working on a small series basically turning your iPhone camera into a cinematic video camera. Go and check out the first video in that series if you've not seen it, which is basically about how you can shoot manual settings with your iPhone to get that cinematic look, which includes shooting at 24 FPS. So as I said, if you've not seen that, go and check it out. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And obviously at any point, if you find this video helpful or useful, be sure to let me know by dropping a like on the video. It means a lot to me. And comment down below. Or go and check out my social media accounts. There will be links in the description and you can let me know over there. But let's jump into the video. Okay, I just want to clarify before we jump into this. This is using LUTS. Now I'll explain what a LUT is in just a moment, but obviously this means it's a beginner's guide kind of thing, or for people who just want to be time efficient or don't actually want to learn how to color grade correctly or properly or advanced. Basically, obviously if you go on YouTube, there are people who sit there for hours on end showing you how color wheels work and how these graphs work. I have no idea how all that works, but I have a method that produces very good results that I will be sharing with you. And as I said, it's by using LUTs. Now I know for a fact there's going to be people sat there right now who are like, what is a LUT? And don't be ashamed. I was like that 6 months ago. A LUT is basically a value in a lookup table that you apply to your footage. And it basically is the difference between the footage you have and the footage you want to have. So it bridges the gap between the original image that you get out of your camera, out of your phone, and the image that you want eventually when you actually publish your footage. So it basically gives you that color difference between what you originally have and what you actually want to get. So that is what a LUT is. Now the next thing is, where do you get these LUTs? Now as you can see right now, we are on my computer. You go to this website. I'm not going to try and say it out loud because that will just take me too long. There will be a link down below in the description to this website. This is where you get the LUT that I will be using, or you can just click, well, copy the URL that is obviously shown on screen right now. But basically, you go to this website and you can buy some LUTs, but this is free, don't worry, we're literally downloading one. So you can buy LUTs for £25. A lot of people try and sell LUTs constantly, and you know, most LUTs you do probably tend to pay for, but I've found this one and it's free and it's actually really effective. So the next button down, test free LUTs before buying, and a smiley face. I like that smiley face. That's how I felt when I started using this LUT. If you click that, it'll take you right down the page. Don't try and scroll down it. It will take you probably longer than you have in your day. And this is the LUT we're actually going to go for. So you'll get to this free stuff and other packs section as soon as you click that button. And this is the LUT we will be using. It's 8700, I believe, F8700 or something like that. It's the one that's the first one on the screen, the top left. And as you can see, it's a teal and orange look. Now, for people who don't know what teal and orange is, it's the most popular color preset, color grading that you can do right now. It's obviously blue and orange, which are obviously different colors on the color wheel. I believe it's called the color spectrum. I don't even know if that's a thing, but the color wheel, they're opposites, so they go together really well. This is the look we will be going for. So it is literally as simple as you download the free LUT, you wait for it to download, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so once they've downloaded, you're going to be hit with something that looks something like that, and you basically want to click on the folder. It's because it's a zip folder, and then you're going to be hit with even more folders, and you're probably going to be thinking, oh my god, this is not as easy as you make it sound. It is, trust me. You want to just go to that folder there, which basically got brackets and it says cube inside the brackets. Open it up, select the files. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 files that are cube files and obviously have no icon. And you basically want to extract the files to a specific folder. Find the folder on your desktop or just go on that create new folder, type in what you want to do, save it to there, and then we'll head over to Premiere Pro where we're actually going to apply the LUT. Okay, so as you can see, we're in Premiere Pro right now. We've got the footage that we want to apply a LUT to. Obviously, I've edited it in terms of cutting out the parts I don't want. So set your in point, set your out point of your footage. That's very basic stuff. If you don't know how to do that, check it out. You basically just cut out the parts you don't want. I've got a 10-second clip. It's the clip I used at the start of this video. And basically what we're going to do is you get the clip, you put it onto your timeline, obviously set it at the frame rate that you need. 23.976 is obviously the cinematic frame rate look. And then what you want to do is you want to go to new item adjustment layer, again set it to them settings, and obviously if you're in 4K, adjust it accordingly. Set the time duration to exactly the same as the video, and then you've got an adjustment layer. Now you're probably thinking, why are you applying it to adjustment layer? Why not just apply it straight to the video? Well, the reason for that is quite simple. The reason is you do not want to apply it to the video, because then if you want to remove it, you've then got to basically get rid of your video. Or it's a lot easier if you just apply it to an adjustment layer, because then you can just get rid of the adjustment layer and your videos remains untouched, unhurt, unharmed in the process. So applying it to an adjustment layer is much easier. So what we're basically going to do is you'll be in this editing tab at first, but you click on your adjustment layer. Do not click on the video, click on the adjustment layer. Then go to color. Obviously you're color correcting, you're color grading, and then you'll be hit with this option over here in this panel. Go to creative, this is where you apply the LUT, and go to this section which says look, and it will currently say none. Click on that and go to browse so you can browse your files. I've saved there as new LUTs for video, and the LUT you want to use, because obviously we've downloaded 6, is this top one here, so F-870 log. That will be the one for iPhone. Obviously if you've downloaded different types of LUTs, this is just the process you go through, and you select the one you want to use and you apply the LUT. Now you're going to see it's a very, very intense difference. So if I actually untick that and then tick it again, you can see the difference is very, very noticeable, and it's very intense. That is because the intensity is set to 100. Right now you can actually set that to 0 if you wish, or you can set it to 200, I believe. Obviously well too intense. If you just want to reset that, you can double click and it will reset it to 100. But basically what I find best for this LUT with iPhone footage is anywhere between 50 and 60. So I'm just going to actually go ahead and set it to, I'm just going to type it in because I know 60 is a good, it's a good number. And if you basically uncheck that box and then check it again, you can actually see that this LUT has a very, very subtle but very effective difference on the footage you have. It obviously brings the color out a lot, but it makes that flat image go away, and it obviously brings in a much better contrast between the darker parts and the brighter parts of the image. Now what I find is the lower this drops, I'll just show you slightly, the lower this drops, the color doesn't really tend to change that much. Obviously it changes a bit, but not too much. The only difference I notice is the contrast of the image. Maybe I'll get a different frame that's maybe a bit better for demonstrating that. So if I actually drop that down to about 40, you can see, I'll drop it a bit more, it's mainly the contrast that goes rather than the color. So obviously the lower the intensity, you might not lose color, but you'll just lose a bit more contrast, as I said, between the brighter and the darker parts of the image. So obviously 60 is a pretty decent value to have. Now if you want to do any basic correction, I'd suggest doing it on the video itself. So you just select the video and then go to basic correction. You can select the white balance here. You can obviously change the exposure, the contrast, highlight, shadows, whites and blacks. But that is literally it. That is all you have to do. You just apply the LUT and obviously mess around with the intensity. I'd leave all the other settings, to be honest, because this is literally a basic. This is literally like applying a preset to your video, so everything should be done for you. And as I said, it does produce significantly better results. As you can see from that frame that I've got on the screen right now, you can see the image is much, much better straight away just by applying a LUT. So obviously it's a very, very effective method of actually getting a much better image quality, and it just makes your film or your video look much more appealing to the viewers. Okay, so basically I'm going to apply this LUT to a few more clips that I have right now, and you're basically going to see the difference that applying a LUT can have. And as you've seen, it was literally a step of downloading it and applying it to your footage. It's 2 simple steps to making your footage 10 times better than it was when you originally shot it. So I'm going to roll some clips for you right now. And as you can see from them clips, the footage is dramatically improved, which is good news all around for you as a filmmaker, as a video producer, as a content creator. And this stuff is free. Obviously you can buy LUTs, but you can tend to get some decent free LUT downloads. Obviously there's that website, I will link it down below in the description. There was other LUTs on there, check them out, but this is the one I believe is the best for iPhone footage. If you have found this video useful, be sure to let me know by dropping a like on the video. Comment down below any questions you may have. Go and check out the first video on how you can record with manual settings on your iPhone, because when you go to record with your iPhone, the settings are set to auto. Obviously you're recording at 60 FPS and the only thing you can actually change is the brightness, but I have a solution to that, so go and check that video out. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, it helps me out a lot. But thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.